Hello and welcome to the rotation guide for martial monks in Order and Chaos Online, patch 3401. I'm Luck from Skyreach, and today we're going to be looking at the optimal way for you to be using your abilities in order to maximize your martial monk's potential and damage output. To clarify, this is a follow-up video to our online guides, and here we will be mainly talking about the DPS rotation of the polearm build rather than the statistic priorities or the gemming and talent choices. Those are already covered in our online guide, and you can use the links in the description should you require them. For those of you who are new to the game, martial monks, also known as Mili monks, are a melee, support and buff class which can be excellent in single target combat as well as area of effect combat. For those of you who are seasoned and experienced players, please feel free to give us your opinion and feedback about this video in the comment section below if you wish to contribute with your thoughts on the matter. Without further delay, let's take a quick look at the abilities we're going to be working with. The first thing that we need to address is the basic mechanic around which all of our abilities revolve, and that is the bruised vulnerability debuff. This debuff increases your enemy's physical damage taken by 15% for 12 seconds. Abilities that give your enemy the bruised debuff are the Tiger Claw Strike, the Dragon Tail Kick, and Lion King Strike. Tiger Claw Strike is a single target ability that deals a moderate main hand weapon damage as well as additional damage. Dragon Tail Kick instantly teleports the player to the enemy's position, dealing physical as well as magical energy damage, and it cannot be reflected back. As for Lion King Strike, it is a single target ability that deals main and offhand damage to an enemy, completely ignoring their armor. So it is best not to be used as an opener ability compared to the previous two, since missing out on that extra 25% damage, it can be a pretty significant DPS loss. The other two abilities that we have are the Phoenix Storm and the Mantis Cudgel, both dealing AoE damage and an AoE stun to the targets around your main target. And the one ability that we will be borrowing from the Divine Specialization for this particular build is no other than Fire of Faith, of course, which is a straight up holy damage ranged attack followed by 6 seconds of damage over time. As polearm users, we will be prioritizing this ability over Arrow of Faith whenever our insight procs, in an effort to keep up that damage over time on our main target for as much as possible. This is not to say, of course, that the Arrow of Faith is not as useful, but you would rather want to use it as a filler when your insight procs and your Fire of Faith is on cooldown. So, the order of the abilities we will be using is Dragon Tail Kick to instantly cover the gap between us and our target, simultaneously, of course, applying the Bruise debuff, and then we will follow up with Lion King Strike, as well as Phoenix Storm and the Mantis Cudgel, which we will be continuing to spam until our insight procs. When that happens, we will immediately apply the damage over time effect of Fire of Faith, and we will renew our bruised effect on the target by using again Lion King Strike. And this is of course the rotation that we can repeat indefinitely. Now let's attempt to show it in action. Here we go.